Stuck in the parking lot. You can't leave because the streets are all blocked off. So everybody here is stuck.
What an to spend a Sunday evening. Several guests at this motel had to run out of their rooms after a fire broke out earlier today. Investigators say plumbers working in the motel are to blame for the blaze. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Josie Ortegon. And
I'm Luke Liddon. The fire erupted around 2:30 this afternoon at the Motel 6 on the 1300 block of Lomaland. That's in between Yarborough and Lee Trevino near the freeway. That's where ABC7's Pilar Arias joins us live with new information. Pilar.
Good evening. This is as close as police will allow us to the fire scene at this time. I just learned that all the guests that were staying here are now at the Motel 6 off of Reynolds and the I-10. Investigators say plumbers doing work here today are what started the fire. Fortunately, no one was injured when the fire broke out or while putting it out, and crews were able to save 2 of the motel's 3 wings.
I guess the hot water heater or some kind of pipe or something busted, and that's what started the fire.
Guest Pat Toronto says he checked into this Motel 6 the day before a fire broke out. The water in his room was so hot he had to inform the staff, and plumbers were called in.
You know, when you're plumbing, there's torches involved and stuff like that, and they accidentally lit the fire. They tried to extinguish it with extinguishers, and when it got out of control, that's when they called 911.
25 units and 74 firefighters were called to battle the blaze. Although they used the defensive position with water towers, smoke and flames went through a third of the property.
We weren't here, luckily. I think I would have felt a lot worse if it was at night, but being that we were gone and then we got here just when it happened, my wife says, go get our 2 bags. I went and got our 2 bags, brought them out.
One guest who didn't want to be on camera felt sorry for those staying in the wing directly affected.
The poor guy whose room did burn up, everything he owns is in that room. He just got here from India. I feel really bad about that.
I spoke with the man, but he was too distraught to be on camera. He said he was about to move into an apartment at the beginning of the month.
The very first step that you should do when you have a fire is call 911 first. Then if you have the extinguishers, go ahead and try, but the primary is to get out. Get out safe.
Now here we are 7.5 hours after this all started, and crews are just wrapping up for the day. We will be sure to let you know if any new information comes out on Good Morning El Paso. Reporting live in East El Paso, Pilar Arias, ABC7.
Pilar, thank you. And new information.